Okay, week 2 then. Dreams. Wow, if you haven't seen my cleanse video already, you should probably go and watch that. I don't know if anybody can do some sort of like psychoanalysis on that, but I'm sure there'll be some sort of weird reason behind why McClellan was having such strange dreams. But if you've already seen it, stay right here because I've got some good stories for you. As you know, this week's theme is dreams. Anyway, I didn't realise this, but I have a dreams tag on Tumblr. And I completely forgot about them until now. One of the first dreams that I wanted to tell you was this one, which I had a year ago apparently. Here it goes. So I'd written this down. I experimented on myself. Not as weird as it sounds. I went to have a nap at 2 different points in the day to see if it would change the theme of my dreams, and it did. I don't remember this, but apparently I had a dream where Taylor Swift was my best friend. And we went around Nottingham Town Centre stealing things like chips, intense stuff, I know. And then it says that apparently we ended up at a TV store and we were singing along to like loads of Disney films, and I was getting really upset because I couldn't sing, but apparently Taylor Swift was being really nice to me and saying that I could sing. I very, very vaguely remember the dream, but I don't like Taylor Swift. I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift at all, so I don't understand. This second dream, I haven't actually read through it. Apparently dinosaurs were like this. I'm assuming that's the Dan Isn't On Fire fandom. So apparently I was at Download Festival with my best friend and Dan Howell, and he was stuck in a vending machine. So I was at a festival with Dan and he was stuck in a vending machine, and me and my friend were trying to help him out, and he looked like he'd just had a shower and he was only in his underwear. What? My friend then disappeared and Dan gave me a hug. Oh, so I'm assuming we got him out of the vending machine. And then he was looking for some socks, so I gave him my friend's. I gave him my friend's socks. I gave Dan Howell my friend's socks. Okay. And then I told him not to tell anyone about the socks. I really should have read through this before I started talking about him. Apparently he was being really nice and chatting, and all of a sudden War of the Worlds happened and I lost Dan, and the aliens took over and turned everyone into spider people, and I was on a quest to find Dan. So I was on a quest to find Dan during War of the Worlds, but not my best friend. But eventually people found out that the war was to do with some crazy little girl with really blue eyes. And then at the bottom it says, at which point I'm assuming Sam and Dean came along to save the day. Why do, dreams are so up, man. Oh my god, I actually remember these dreams. So basically I had 3 consecutive dreams about One Direction, but these are really strange. So basically the first dream was, and I can actually remember this, although I probably shouldn't. I remember it vaguely. But basically what happened was, me and Harry Styles were sat in a white room at this table together, and Harry Styles kept trying to get me to play poker with him, but I was getting really upset because we didn't have enough poker chips. So I was telling him, like, back the off, man, like, you know, I don't want to play poker if we don't have enough poker chips. It says here, one thing led to another, and I ended up having dream sex with Harry Styles. But it also says here that apparently Harry wasn't my favourite back then, Niall was. Which kind of coincides with Dream 2. In Dream 2, which I had the following night, Niall found out that I had sex with Harry Styles, and he broke up with me about it. So I'm assuming that in the first dream I cheated on Niall with Harry over a game of poker. Back to Dream 2, Niall broke up with me, and me, completely oblivious to the fact that I was even going out with Niall in the first place, ended up trying to go and find Niall because he'd ran away. Weirdly enough, John Winchester was his dad, and I can actually remember this dream because I was getting really upset that John Winchester had an Irish accent. But yeah, so Niall runs away, and then I went to try and find him. Apparently he'd gone back to Ireland, so I have no idea where we were at the time. Dream 3 doesn't really have anything to do with the other 2 dreams. I'm gonna read it from here because it's really weird, okay? I was having a sleepover with all the boys in a 3-story flat. My mum was there and she kept calling Zayn Tim, and I was like, who the f is Tim? I actually remember this dream! Oh my god! Yeah, so my mum was calling Zayn Tim, and everyone started laughing. Anyway, my mum left, and then so did Niall, Liam and Louis. So it was just me, Harry and Zayn in this 3-story flat on the top floor. Awkward. And suddenly Harry starts bursting into tears and he runs out of the room. Okay. And then I go to the window and he was running down the street really upset about something. But he kept coming back and standing in the rain in front of the house crying. So then apparently I randomly decided that I was going out with Zayn, who I don't particularly find attractive in any way, shape or form. Like, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but no. So anyway, apparently I'm going out with Zayn, and Zayn was hugging me, and Harry was still standing outside in the rain. And then Zayn asked me if he could give me a kiss, and I said yeah, but let me go check on Harry first. I went outside, but first I put my rain mac on, because obviously, you know, I want to keep dry and all that. So I put a rain mac on, Harry was just standing there crying, and then there was this really ugly girl stood there randomly just watching him. So there's this ugly girl stood there watching Harry cry. Really weird situation to be in. This is so weird. So I went up to Harry, asked him if he was okay, and he just started crying loads. I just want to be perfect for you. Oh no, this is Harry. Oh my god, okay. So Harry Styles says to me, I just want to be perfect for you and I don't want to f anything up with us. I thought I was going out with Zayn at this point. Oh my god. And then apparently I was going out with Harry, and then Zayn came down and he was really happy for me and Harry. Right, okay. And then apparently Zayn was going out with this really random ugly girl. What? I'm so confused. Where did the other 3 go? And it says here, when I told my friend, I know which friend this is, when I told my friend about the dream, she cried and told me that I was really lucky. And I told her that she's weird and it was just a dream. Oh, and there's a little bonus dream for you here as well. So dream 4 of the One Direction saga. I had a dream that One Direction went back into X-Factor to try and win, and they didn't win again, and Harry was really upset, and I was comforting him and telling him that I was really proud of him and that I loved him. So, in conclusion, I'm in love with One Direction and I'm a whore for Harry Styles. Sometimes you just gotta keep your dreams to yourself. Anyway, they're my embarrassing One Direction dreams. Use them against me as you will. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I will link McLen's video at the end so you can go watch that if you haven't seen it already. I hope you've all had a good life so far. Tell me about your dreams as well. If anyone's got any dreams that they'd like to share, comment below, let us know. Or you could make a video to this video and send it me. That'd be awesome. McLen will see you on Monday. I will see you next Friday. Bye! Oh, and at the top here it's apparently I had a Bradley James dream. And apparently it was really adorable. I can't remember this. Oh, but Colin Morgan was there as well.